Yo, what is up everyone? It's Zen Gaming back at it. So guys, just a quick intro while I'm doing this video. I do apologize about the background guys. I wasn't worried about making everything neat, about changing things up because I've got a few stuff on my mind that's actually bothering me at this stage. Um, okay, so as you guys know over on Twitter, obviously there's not a lot of people that knows about this. But I've actually got a developer which is called Archor Wright. So this video is about Archer. So yes, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description about all Archer games on Steam. So yes, over 50 games on Steam and more coming, obviously. There was a lot of interviews with him. I actually tried to do an interview, but I completely forgot to hit record. That's on me. But I do have a few stuff that I do want to bring up. Um, I actually saw a YouTube video the other day about the one game that Archer made, which is called I'm a Survivor. Um, okay, so there was actually a YouTube video made. I'm not gonna call the YouTuber. I'm not gonna name the YouTuber. I'm not gonna say what the video was about. I'm not gonna say anything because that's between that YouTuber and Archer. But he was actually swearing Archer for using assets. Guys, from my point of view, if we're not allowed to use assets, what is the point of putting the assets on the Unreal Engine marketplace? What is the point of putting it on Unity Asset Store? Guys, I'm not fighting. I'm just tired of people calling asset flips and they don't even know what an asset flip is. Yes, this YouTuber also has their own games on Steam. Don't get me wrong. I do like some of his videos. That's how I know about the video because I watch all of his videos. Well, not all of it, but I watch most of his videos. But guys, calling someone an asset flip. Let me explain to you guys from my point of view what I say what an asset flip is. So let's say, like for me, I bought SGK V2. I'm busy developing a game on Steam using SGK V2. Because why? I don't have coding experience. I don't have blueprint experience. I don't have any experience. So what am I doing? I bought SGK V2. I'm changing it up the way I want it. I'm changing it up completely. Don't get me wrong. Um, but now, what is the issue with buying SGK V2 and just changing it up? So, Archie is one of those. He buys an asset or he owns an asset. Let's take like Ultimate Multiplayer Survival. Yes, he owns that asset. Yes, he uses that asset for most of his games, but he does change it up. Like the terrain is changed, the player is changed. He takes out the crafting. You know, guys, he makes an effort. Yes, it looks like he pumps out games every 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, according to like the one video that was made. Yes, I'm not gonna argue, guys. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna argue on that. It does look bad, if you want to say it like that. But guys, he works like on 5, 6 games at once. So, is it a triple A quality games? No, because it's a hobby for him. It's something that Archer likes doing. So, guys, please just get to know Archer, speak to him. I'll leave his Twitter handle. I'll even leave a Discord link that you guys can join, that you guys can actually speak to him. And, he can actually explain from his side. Why does he keep on reusing the same asset? Because, guys, from my point of view, I talk to a lot of developers. Yes, I'm a streamer. Yes, I'm trying game dev. But guys, who's got $100, $40 here, $100 there, $70 there, $1,000? Who's got that kind of money to just throw around to buy new assets? To hire someone? This is also another thing, guys. So there was actually a fight today. I'm not going to say where it was, but it was on Discord, about someone calling someone an asset flip. But there I agree, because there was a video posted. The guy said it was all of his work, which it isn't. It's the developer making the asset. It's his work. All he did was he did the terrain and he put it back on the player. And now all of it is his work. But this is not what the video is about. What what I'm trying to say, if you call someone an asset flip, don't support it. Just don't support them, guys. So if you do keep on reusing the same assets, do it. You bought that asset. You can do with that asset as you please. Obviously, there's rules that you need to follow, like the epic rules, Don't buy it and share it. That type of stuff. But if you want to make 10,000 games using the same SGK asset, using the same UMS asset, go for it. No one is stopping you. Obviously, you get those people, yeah, asset flip this, can't you make something new? Guys, gaming is so overrated. You can't just wait. I've got something new. No, there isn't something like that, guys. There's a lot of games there. There's racing, there's survival, there's platformers, there's adventure games, there's caravan games. As you guys see on Twitter, there's a lot of caravan games popping up now. Guys, that's what it is. So what Archer does, from my point of view, from what I've seen, I haven't spoken to him about this. Archer doesn't even know I'm doing this video. So let me explain it from my side. So I'm gonna get to the interview now that I spoke to about Archer and the video I saw and stuff. So from what I see, Archer takes the kit, he makes his own changes, adds his own enemies. You know, most of his games are the same, but it's changed up. So most of his games are like, bad dude takes over, kill them. That yes. But guys, what else can you really do? Yes, I know you can use your imagination. So let's take the game you made, Remission. So that is something that I do actually like. It's quite unique. Let's take Load Shedding. He actually made that game for my country. I'm actually in that game. If you go down in the description, no one knows this, but my real name is Sean. Everyone knows me as Zen. If you go down in the description of the game Load Shedding on Steam, you'll see the local scientist called Sean Zen. So it's a game he made about me, which I think it's quite cool. So guys, Archer cares. He's not one of those developers that just, you know what, I'm gonna buy UMS and I'm just gonna upload it and that's it. So the guys, he gets called asset flip, and it's actually, I won't say it's irritating me, but I can see it actually hurts his feelings. The thing that hits me the most at this stage is where he got sworn at for using ESRPG. He changed it up a little bit. No, not a lot, but he did change it up. But from my point of view, guys, if you don't like the game, scroll past. If you don't like a game, scroll past. Yes, I've done videos in the past where I say this game's not good, but then the developers goes, they fix it up, and then that's it. But I don't go out and say no, fuck this developer, fuck this developer. I don't do that. I don't badmouth a game unless. Let me give you an example. There was one game called Survival Dead Poly, I think. And then there's a game on Steam called Dead Poly. So it's Survival Dead Poly and Dead Poly. Using the same Symphy assets, same map, same characters, same everything. So yes, I agree. You get a lot of Symphy Studio games. But now this is a complete rip-off of Dead Poly. So I saw that game and I called the developer out about it. You can actually go back. on my YouTube channel, you'll see the video there. But I didn't go around and say, fuck this developer, fuck this developer. I didn't do that. I just said, now that is a real asset. So guys, I'm not fighting, I'm not swearing, I'm not saying anything, guys. So let me explain to you about the interview quickly that I had with Archer. So Archer explained to me he takes game development basically like Legos. So what happens if you buy Legos? So you go to the shop, you buy like a container of Legos. Okay? Now so those Legos are now the assets. Then what do you do when you get home? You start assembling the Legos. And then at the end of the day, you get a project or a product or whatever. So that's what he does. He buys an asset, he gets this, and he starts assembling. Like he called it kid bashing. So he started assembling stuff and he started building on top of that. And then he gets to his games that he develops. So guys, it's not like he's pumping out games every 2.5 to 3 weeks every time. It's not that at all. Like I said in the beginning of the video, he works on 5 to 6 games at once. And I actually saw this. So guys, I'm actually in contact with Archer. Yes, I am. Not gonna lie about this. But like I said, he doesn't know about this video. Because I know I'm rambling, I know I'm going on, I know I'm rambling, and I do apologize. But there needs to be a line. Eventually there needs to be a line. I've actually seen a lot of people calling Archer out. But my point of view is, don't call him out unless you know him. Unless you know what he does. Guys, it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, it upsets me. So I actually know from my experience, like, I don't know how to explain it, guys. I'm just, and guys, again, I'm not fighting. I'm not trying to be nasty. I just don't know how to explain it, guys. It's just, I can see it hurts Archer. Like, but what does he do? He takes that and he just stands up and he goes on with life. That is how all of the developers should be. And I really, guys, if I had a hat now, well, I do have one that's here underneath, but I'm not going to go down now because obviously I'm busy recording this video. But I'll actually take my hat off for Archer. Because if that was me, I would have quit a long time ago. So, Archer, I know you're going to see this video. I do just want to give you a thumbs up and say thank you for pushing out all of those Steam games and keep doing what you are doing. Don't care what the people say. I know it hurts because when I asked you about it, I'm a survivor. What does he say? What did he say to me? I know and I'm used to it. That is someone that gave up but doesn't show it, guys. Even though he didn't say it in those words, but that is someone that just had enough. But he's still going on because it's something he loved doing. So, guys, please. This is not just about Archer. I've seen multiple devs go through it. So there's also this one developer I know, which is called, well, I'm not gonna say names. I'm also not gonna call his game. Just for legal purposes. But besides the point, he got called because his game was a scam. He was using the RTP Pro, which is on the STP Pro, sorry. STP Pro, which is also a survival kit on the Unity Asset Store. And he got called a scam. And what did I do? I reached out to the developer, I requested a key, and I made a video about it. And I said, you know what? This is far from being a scam. So I actually went and I bought the asset. Okay? I actually asset flipped that. I did put a game on strike.gg using that asset, all I did was I took the demo scene, I added a landscape, a terrain if you want, and I started putting assets in. But I published, well, I won't really say it's published. Like, I changed a bit of stuff and then I deleted the project because it's not something, I'm not a big fan of Unity. Well, I don't have an issue with Unity. I've got an issue with the scripting because I don't do scripting. So Unreal Engine makes it so much easier. That's why I'm using Unreal Engine. So as most of you know, I am busy developing my own game. Yes, I don't show devlogs. Yes, I don't show videos because I'm still brand new. I'm a streamer going game developer, and that's all thanks to Archor. Archor, right, guys. I mean, he knows me out of nowhere, and he takes me under his wing. And all I did was I started making videos on his games. That's all I did. And then we started speaking. He saw my game, which is called Zen Garden, because there was another game that I published. Well, kind of. I put it on Edge, but I also deleted that project. But besides, so he actually saw the project. He donated some money. Yes, I'm honest. He donated some money. We started speaking, and he actually asked me, do I plan on becoming a game developer? And I told him, well, yes, but I don't have the knowledge, or Then he told me, do what you need to learn. And I actually went to him and I spoke to him about it, because if I don't have the game on Steam, I'm not gonna have the courage. And he actually said, you know what, we'll sort it out. So I left it. So I downloaded Unreal Engine. I started with watching tutorials, and then I went to Archer and I told Archer, you know what, I actually want SGKV2. He actually went out of his way. He bought me SGKV2 and Smart AI so that I can use those two assets. Yes, I'm using assets. So that I can use those two assets so I can make a game. So I can learn. Call me any other developer. Any other person. I'm not talking about publishers, because Archer is not a publisher. Yes, he's publishing my game. Yes. Yes. Not gonna argue about it. He put the game up on Steam. Yes. Not gonna argue. But give me any other developer that goes out of his way for someone he doesn't know. There was no interview, there was nothing. And he said, let's publish a game. You develop it. If you struggle, I'll help you. Call me one, just one developer that does that. So guys, if you don't know Archer, don't judge a book by its cover. It's not about the money. It's not that, he bought me assets, now I need to praise him. That's not what it is about. It's about the type of person that Archer is. Get to know him, see what he's like, and take it from there, guys. I mean, really. Okay, guys, this is actually turning into a 19-minute video. I just see it here on OBS now. So I'm sorry that I keep on rambling. But before I leave, I do want to show you guys something. So, sorry, hold up. I'll show you guys now. I just want to get to it. Sorry, guys. I don't think I'm going to do this, but let me do this. Okay, so let me actually show you guys. So you can actually see I've got access to all of these games because I bought all of Archer's games. And I can keep scrolling down. I'll actually leave a link down in the description if you guys do want to see it. But guys, come on. I mean, really, as you guys can see, there's a lot of games here. And all of these games are so this is $1 and about 70. No, I'm lying. Well, yeah. For me, that's less than $1. Then 11 Rand, and then okay, this one is free. Okay, but doesn't matter. Just to showcase, and then let's take. I just want to show you guys because Let's take, for instance, let's just go to multiplayer caveman. So this is what I mean. He uses UMS, okay, like the ultimate multiplayer survival. Okay, you see, you can actually invite friends. And as you guys can see, he does actually change it up. Yes, this is the UMS kit. Don't get me wrong, I know that. But as you guys can see, he changes it up. That's a completely different terrain. That's not the one that this asset's using. That's not the correct player. So guys, that's what I'm trying to say. So guys, in my honest opinion, please, before you judge a book by its cover, find out, speak to the developer, reach out. And guys, I'm gonna say this straight. If I lose subscribers like this, if I lose followers, if I lose anyone, it's not gonna hurt me because I'm going to support Archor on this. If you don't want to support them, you can go. You can scroll past, you can do just what you want. Just don't go out on people and try and give them a bad name as a studio or as a hobbyist, or just don't. If you feel like yes, it's a scam, talk to them about it. See what the developers say. This is not just Archer now. See what the developers say. Find out what's going on. If you can't get a hold of them, then yes, call them scams. Then yes, do just what you want. Okay, guys, but this I've been rambling now for 22 minutes. I'll see what responses I get on this video, and then I'll do a response on this video. But yes, again, I'm sorry about the background. I just wanted to make this video, get it over and done with, and then yes. Alright guys, but then I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and much love. Zen Gaming.